Okay, so today we're going to be doing a hand meditation where we're just going to focus on one of our hands and just noticing all of the details that's going on in these guys. And it's amazing how much ability to feel and the flexibility and the usefulness of these hands. Like if you've ever hurt your hand, you might notice um, how we remember how useful they are when they're a little bit challenged. So there's so many dynamics here that we're going to explore. We've got the bone structure. We've got all of these muscles and tendons that hold everything together here. We've got the skin, which is really sensitive, and there's big differences between the skin here and the skin here. And then we've also got the thumb, which is a bit different to the fingers. And then we've got the back of the hand. So there's a lot going on in this one small space. And what we're going to do today is just start by warming the hand up a little bit. Just choose whichever hand you want to work on today. And we're just going to give it a bit of a shake, give it a bit of a squeeze and let go. Shake. Just getting it really warm, getting some mobility there as much as you feel, as much as you can. And you might just notice there's changes in the hand already now as we do this. Stretch. Notice how that stretch feels when you stretch the hand out. And when you clench it. Notice how there's stuff going on in the fingertips, but also all the way down. The whole of the fingers have sensations, and then you've got in the base of the hand a lot going on too. And we can give ourselves a little massage if we like. Just getting into that base of the hand, giving a bit of a squeeze to the fingers, just getting these warmed up. We're going to do like a shortened body scan meditation with them in a second. But just taking your time and really savoring this experience, this self-care to the hand. They're often doing so much, they're not really getting cared for themselves. Just savoring that contact, savoring the hand. And just giving it a bit of a stretch. These stretches are amazing. I'm getting stretches through each finger, but also through the ridge, the top ridge of the hand here, and then down through the center of the palm into the wrist. Even a bit of a stretch on the thumb there. So now what we're going to do is just relax our hand and just close our eyes down to help focus, and just noticing what's happening in the hand. We can put our hand down, rest it, and just taking in the details of, okay, what's happening in this hand right now? How is it speaking to us in this moment? Allowing it to continue to speak. Allowing the moment-to-moment experience to change and flow. If you get distracted, come back to the hand. And now bringing your awareness to the little finger. Noticing how that feels. We don't need to move it yet. Just being aware of that little finger. How it connects to the rest of the hand. Noticing the soft side. Noticing the nail side. Noticing the side facing sideways. Both of those. And just noticing how it connects to the ring finger. Bringing our awareness now to the ring finger. Keeping it still for now. Noticing the bone. Noticing the soft side. Noticing the nail side. Your mind might paint a picture of what you feel. That's okay. Just really opening to exactly how that feels in this moment. And if a picture complements that, that's fine. And now noticing the side of the ring finger closest to the middle finger. Moving our awareness to the middle finger. Noticing how it feels. Noticing the soft side. What's happening there. Your attention may drift out to all the fingers. That's okay. Just doing our best to come back to the middle finger when we can. And then noticing what's happening on the nail side of that finger. Bringing our awareness now to the index finger, the pointer. Noticing what's happening with that finger. Noticing how stable it feels. You might notice warmth or cold. You might notice some sort of relationship to the other fingers. Noticing how the soft side feels. This finger in particular tends to have a different softness quality to the others. Bringing your awareness to the nail side of the index finger. And now bringing your awareness to the thumb side of that index finger, all the way down to the joining of the thumb. Now bringing your awareness to the thumb. Notice how that feels. Noticing your first experience there. The first series of sensations. You might have emotions, you might have perspectives, you might have stories. Noticing what's happening with the thumb. Notice the soft side. Notice the nail side. Just experiencing that thumb. And now we're going to slowly begin to move it, stretching and curling up, slowly enough that we can notice the details. Noticing all the way from the tip of the thumb to the wrist, what changes here. Slow and sensitive. And now letting that thumb relax, taking a breath to notice that, and now moving to the index finger, stretching and curling, doing your best to isolate that finger without impacting too much of the rest of the hand. Noticing what's happening. Noticing the warmth, noticing the stretching, noticing the movement, noticing the sensitivity. Whatever you experience there, we're opening to it. Consciously placing it in a stretch and then a curl. And now resting that finger, doing the same with the middle finger, doing your best to isolate that finger, relaxing the rest of the hand as best we can, staying sensitive, staying present. And now coming to the ring finger, doing our best to just move that by itself. Noticing the difference, noticing the moment-to-moment changes there. And relaxing the ring finger, and now the little finger. Gently. We only need a little movement there. Doing our best to keep that focus in the little finger. Keep it moving. Keep it present. And now just relaxing that hand altogether. Taking a few breaths here. You might notice a difference between both hands now. You might notice an urge to stretch out the hand that we've just worked with. Feel free to adjust, stretch. Give that hand some love and care. You might notice that you're fairly present now. You might notice that you're sensitive to the moment. Let's see if we can take some of that presence and awareness into the rest of our day. And if you'd like to, we haven't got time for it today, but if you'd like to give some attention and do the same practice with the other hand, you can go through the recording and do the same with the other hand. So thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a real pleasure. Man, these hands feel amazing. It's like this one feels all tingly and sparkly, and this one feels a little bit, not numb, but it's not nearly as active as the one that we've just worked on. So thank you so much and have a beautiful day.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome, mate.
See you later.
See ya.